Okay. All right. Hello, hello. My name is Amanda Weiss. I am an executive ambassador with Q, and I am running for Elite this month and every month till the end of the year or when I get there. And we can talk about what that means as we go. I'm a wife of 11 years to my husband, James, and mother of three sons who really give me a run for my money. We live in rural Alaska. And since I have been a stay-at-home mom, increasingly I've felt that I wanted something more and a way to contribute to my family financially. So I've become pretty passionate about family financial freedom. I started with Q in April, but I didn't really launch my business. I didn't really get going until July. So I kind of count it as July when I started. All right, so here is the Q corporate office in Utah. We are in 23 countries and growing. We have distribution centers in different places around the world, which really primes us for growth that we are already experiencing, especially in like Australia, New Zealand, and Canada, and soon to be Europe. We were founded in 2012, but the entire company compensation plan, the way the company structured, was revamped at the end of 2018. So Q as it is today is less than 3 years old. And you can see that we have experienced 1,200% growth since then. And this is why. That's our founder, Mark Wilson. He was actually an NFL player on the Patriots and the Raiders. Then after he retired from the NFL, he had a really successful career in real estate in the Seattle area. And he retired from that. Of course, he could have just retired for good, but after less than a year, he said, I want to do more. And he got back in the game with Q. And he met Jake Spencer. Jake had used some products like at a CrossFit gym that he attended, and he really loved the products. He had been in network marketing for many years. And so he went to Mark and he said, basically, like, your products are amazing. Your comp plan sucks and your marketing sucks. So I'm going to redo that and basically audit your company and see what you could do better. He sat down and wrote the comp plan in a day, presented what he thought would work to Mark, and Mark said, yeah. And then Jake came on as president, and yeah, that's how we've been going ever since. Here's our product line, or at least I think most of them. I love talking about the products. I'm going to talk about the products a lot tonight. The top line you can see is a lot of our hemp. Not all of it is hemp, but a lot of that is our hemp. And the bottom is more of like our nutraceuticals and vitamins line, and drink mixes as well. I'll talk about the hemp in depth later. Some of the stuff at the bottom, we have just some really unique things like the Q Armor. I know people love that. It's made of 7 different mushrooms and it's for boosting immunity. We have the Kids Core, that's like a full multivitamin and for gut health and everything for your kids. We have sport drinks, which my husband loves. He works night shift 1 week per month, and that really helps him get through night shift without a bunch of extra calories or without the crashes. Yeah, he's basically got his whole crew hooked on Q Sport. And then we also have like meal replacement shakes and other drink mixes, a lot of which include hemp, which work really well and really quickly. Okay, so Q Core, I think it's so aptly named Q Core because not only is it the core of like what you need for your body, but Q Core is kind of the core of Q Sciences. I really can't say enough good things about these. They were super thoughtfully designed by our chief scientist years ago. And Q was the one company who picked them up without changing them. All the other companies said, well, we just want it in one pill, or it's to this or that, or can you change it? Can you make it different? And he said, no, this is my formula that is really good for your body and brain health. And Q said, all right, you're the scientist. This is our formula. So we have 3 things in the trio. The Max is like a multivitamin, fills nutritional gaps. The Align is good for inflammation. And it includes things like black pepper, curcumin, and ginger root. And then the QBiotics has triphala, aloe vera, and slippery elm, that's for gut health. So it addresses like the whole body. Let's see. Okay, full spectrum hemp. I love the hemp. We have patented technology that makes it more available to your body. Our hemp is the first CBD product I've ever used that actually worked. I always believed in hemp, but I never found something that worked for me until I used our hemp. Just really quick for this time, I'm going to talk about the difference between hemp and marijuana, because I think people get a little confused about that. Basically, it's just THC content. Marijuana has a much higher THC content. Hemp has a really low THC content. And that's essentially like the entire difference between the plants. So you cannot get high from hemp, but you do get all the CBD effects. And that's why it's popular for that. We also have THC-free options, and that makes it so people who are concerned about like THC showing up in a drug test, you can take that without concern. We have really good flavors. We have berry, mocha, unflavored, and then cinnamon as well. And it comes for pets and for sleep too. And then this is so cool. These are our newest products. The collagen, which I love. I'm thrilled with the results. I did not think it would work as well as it does. To be quite honest, I'm shocked at how well it works. My husband has commented on my skin. I've had friends comment on my skin, how much better it looks. It like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I still have wrinkles, but it's like my skin just has what it needs, and it just feels vibrant and like glowing, and it's so much better. The Rebuild collagen is for like muscle rebuilding, working out, like helping your body rebuild after workouts. And that works really well as well. And then our terpenes, this is super cool. You might see terpenes elsewhere. Terpenes elsewhere come from hemp, usually. We are the first ones to do terpenes that aren't from hemp, which is really exciting because in some markets, we cannot export hemp to them because those countries don't allow hemp to be imported. Such as like Canada, New Zealand, Australia. We cannot export hemp to them, but we can export terpenes because it's not hemp-based. And I love how they're named for what they do. So the chill helps relieve like nervousness, anxiety, and the comfort helps relieve pain. And here is our Chief Science Officer. He's a medical doctor, as you can see. He's also a naturopath, which is pretty unique about him. He went back to school to become a naturopath when he saw the way that like the pharmaceutical industry was headed. He was the senior editor at WebMD for 15 years. And of course he also could retire, but he does this because he loves it. He's so innovative, and he's always coming up with things that can help people with their health. Let's see. Okay. So Grace, if you could unmute and share a story with us about why you joined Q, that would be awesome.
Yes, hello. Well, let's just say I was slow to the party. And that's okay, right? Like, we don't all have to run with this. We don't all have to do the same exact thing. We can meet ourselves where we're at. But I think for me, I don't care about the promises of money making. That's like all a bonus. It was the products, because I just got done studying Ayurveda for 2 years, which is a holistic medical system from India. And when I was doing my clinicals for school and I was recommending herbs to people, it was like the one thing that kind of fell through the cracks. People weren't really that invested in getting these herbal products. And then when I saw that Q had stuff like triphala and the biotics, I was like literally floored. I was like, this is like Ayurveda 101. The fact that there's this in a digestive capsule kind of blew me away. And then I started looking at more of the products. Erica showed me what was in the sleep spray. And I was like telling people, oh, take these herbs. They're really good for these things. And they're bottled up in these easy to take little packages. And it just, I really wanted to be able to provide my clients, as I start my business, with products that I really could get behind and recommend to them that they would take and actually start to improve their life and their health. So that's kind of why I joined Q. And like really the building business side of it, it's actually kind of fun. And it's so great to connect and network with women because that's mostly who is doing this. And let's just face it, this last year and a half, I need all the connections with powerful, amazing women that I can get. So that's why I'm here.
Thank you. Yeah, totally. I mean, I feel, you know, that I feel you on all levels. So it's, it was such a great thing when Erica introduced me to Q. It's been amazing, all sides of it. Okay, so jumping into becoming an ambassador, you can start your business for $39.95. You need to excuse yourselves. I'm doing something right now. I'm sorry. My kids are in here and they're not supposed to be.
We're all moms. We totally get it, and we will wait. That's the beauty of this business, is being able to run it while parenting and take the minute that you need when you need it.
Sometimes we all need someone to just come and give us a hug. Kids just cry it out a little more often.
Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. All right. So we, I'm trying to get back to where I was here. Okay. I love the products. I could talk about them twice as long as I did. We have a lot more products that I could have gone into way more depth in. But I gotta say, I love talking about our comp plan too. It really highlights how this company is all about supporting both our physical and mental health, and then also our financial health. So you can kick off your business for $39.95 a year. That's all. You get your back office, you get ambassador support, you get your own site. And you also get all of this wonderful community that we've been talking about, not only in our team building community, but also in corporate. Oh, and I wanted to say here, like Grace mentioned before, it is a lot of women, and that's of course like a reason that we all came here to be part of this community, but there are men who are really killing it at this business too. And I think it's super cool. Like, honestly, my husband is like better at this business than me sometimes in some ways. He's just so confident about like, yeah, he sold Q Sport to like everybody on this group because he's just like, yeah, this is great. Here, you need to order it. And they do. It's really cool. So anyway, I just find it so interesting how men and women do it differently, but they can both be really good at it. Okay, so retaining your customers. So when you enroll your customers to get wholesale pricing, they enroll as a preferred customer, which I always recommend because it is way more affordable. It's only $10. You save that money often in your first order. There's zero risk. They can enroll in auto ship, but there are no requirements or minimums or anything like that. And we have a 30-day empty bottle guarantee. Also, they get points for auto ship, just like we do as ambassadors. So you can accumulate points toward free product, which is pretty cool. All right. And ways to earn. Okay, so this is where it gets really fun. Grace mentioned, like, I think none of us really knew exactly what we were doing when we joined, but like, this is a super fun part. So there's two ways to earn. You can earn on customer commission, which we give very generous customer commission, 15 to 35%, depending on how much you sell. And then you can also earn on a team building commission, which is what this box down here talks about. And there's lots of ranks above gold, of course. But it starts out at builder, and you only need 300 OB and 2 legs below you. And you only ever, you can get pretty far with just 2 legs, and you only ever can build as many as 3 legs. It makes it a lot different than some businesses. And that way we all can help each other more. So your leaders can build into you, and then you can build into your downline. It's really cool how different it is than some organizations. So you can, let's see, we've got fast start bonuses. you can make $750 in your first month. And we say it's the first month, but really it's the first calendar month. So like if you enrolled on October 4th, you have all the rest of October plus, or today, let's say, all the rest of October plus the November. So at the end of November, you have all that time to hit executive or to hit whatever ranks and get the bonuses for hitting those ranks. So if you hit executive in those months, then you get $750 because you get the bonuses plus the team building commission. And then beyond that, there's no fast start bonus. It's just the bonus that you get. So elite is $1,500 bonus and $750 a month. And our leader, Erin, just hit bronze. And she's been doing this business for just barely longer than I have or from when I signed up. So super exciting to see. She, she's just a teacher and a mom, and she just worked it and she made it there. It's really cool to see. Let's see. So financial freedom movement. Oh, I didn't talk about this on the last slide, but there was numbers there that talk about how much you get paid toward financial freedom movement. Not only do you get paid by the company, but instead of giving you like flashy things like cars or rewards or whatever, they give you more money. So you get money towards a debt of your choice. So like when I hit elite, I will ask them to pay $100 a month toward my mortgage. So I get that $750 plus $100 towards my mortgage is really like $850. And when you enroll as an ambassador, before you do anything else, you are eligible for meeting with a financial consultant, and they can go through your finances with you and help you get on the right path to wherever you want to get. Talk about payments and debt and just whatever you need help with, that is available to you as soon as you sign up. Okay, system that works. You really just read the slide here. We have simple onboarding and training, accessible leaders and mentors. That's what we're here for. We have a plug and play system. You're seeing some of it right now. And it's really just, it's all the tools that you need to start. We can get you connected, get you started. And all of this are skills that you can learn. None of it is, like a God-given talent, like, oh, well, I can't do that because I'm not so-and-so. Like, you're watching me learn it right now as I'm doing it. So it really can be for anybody who wants to, commit and put in the time. It is work. I say though, like you can do it in 7 to 10 hours a week and build it up. And, over time, you will definitely see results. Let's see. So what's next? Whoever invited you here tonight will be following up with you and help you plug into all the systems I just talked about. What we're doing here right now is unique. It is groundbreaking and it won't last forever. Time is of the essence because of the way that our company is growing right now. And we've got everything you need to get started. So thank you for joining us, and I'm going to stop recording.